Beyond China's neon skylines and tourist landmarks lies a world so rare that even many Chinese citizens have never seen it. A world where time is measured by seasons, not clocks. If you don't see it now, you may never will. These places are changing. Roads cut deeper into mountains. Young people leave for cities. Each year, another piece of this ancient soul disappears. Today, we're traveling to 10 remote villages that only locals truly know. Each will take you further from the world you know, deeper into one you've never imagined. The 7th village, Atule'er Cliff Village, will take your breath away like few places on earth can. 1. Zhaoxing Dong Village, Guizhou Province. Our journey begins in Guizhou's misty folds, home to Zhaoxing Dong Village, China's largest Dong minority village and a masterpiece of wooden architecture. Drum towers rise like elegant, tiered structures at each neighborhood's heart. Covered timber bridges cross narrow rivers, their roofs decorated with intricate carvings. The air fills with wood smoke and the haunting melody of the lusheng, a traditional reed pipe instrument. Walking through Zhaoxing feels like entering a living museum. Women in indigo-dyed dresses carry market vegetables, while elders weave bamboo and tell stories to children. The rhythm here is slow, deliberate, unchanging. When evening falls, the village glows under warm lantern light, wooden walls reflecting golden hues. 2. Fenghuang Ancient Town, Hunan Province. From Zhaoqing's wooden elegance, we travel east to Hunan Province, where the river bends around Fenghuang Ancient Town. Built along the Tule River, stilted houses seem to float above water, their reflections shimmering in amber and jade. Stone streets wind through tea houses, silver jewelry shops, and stalls selling famous ginger candy. History is palpable here. Once a Qing dynasty frontier outpost, its ancient walls still stand worn but proud. Crossing arched stone bridges at sunrise feels like stepping into a painting, mist curling above water, fishermen casting nets, distant roosters echoing off hills. In evening's red lantern light, the town becomes a river of light, each reflection dancing across gentle currents. 3. Longji Rice Terraces Village, Guangxi Province. Mountains rise like jade teeth against the horizon. Here lies Longji Rice Terraces Village, part of the famous Longsheng Terraces. Known as the Dragon's Backbone, these terraces climb mountains in unbroken patterns, curling along slopes as though carved by a giant's hand. The village clings to hillsides, its wooden homes built to endure shifting seasons. Walking narrow paths between terraces, you pass farmers tending crops as ancestors did centuries ago. The air fills with wet earth scent and water trickling from level to level. From viewpoints, terraces ripple like golden autumn waves or green summer seas. When clouds roll low, the scene transforms into dreamscape, half sky, half earth, wholly unforgettable. 4. Zhongdong Village, Guizhou Province. Westward into Guizhou's rugged heart lies Zhongdong Village, so rare it feels like legend. Hidden inside a massive karst cave, this is one of China's last cave-dwelling communities. The cave's mouth yawns wide over a lush valley, and stepping inside, you feel the cool breath of stone and time. Zhongdong is unlike anywhere else. Homes are built directly under the cave's vaulted ceiling, wooden walls blending into rock. Air carries wood smoke mingled with damp limestone scent. Sunlight spills through the opening, painting interiors in shifting gold and shadow. Children run barefoot across stone floors. Elders share tea in circles. Tools hang neatly on rock walls. This isn't just shelter, it's a living world hidden within earth. 5. Xijiang Miao Village, Guizhou Province East. Within Guizhou lies Xijiang Miao Village, the world's largest Meow minority village. Sprawled across mountainsides, it's a masterpiece of tiered wooden houses, narrow alleys, and cascading rice fields. First you notice the sound, a chorus as women pound rice into flour. Artisans carve ornate wood designs, and jewelry makers hammer silver into intricate patterns. The Meow people are famous for festivals. Arrive at the right time, and the village becomes a celebration of color and sound. Women wear elaborate silver headdresses sparkling in sunlight, dresses embroidered with centuries-old story patterns. At night, drum towers come alive with lanterns as music and dance spill into streets. It feels both vibrant and timeless, a bridge between centuries. 6. Gaju Tibetan Village, Sichuan Province north into Sichuan's highlands, where mountains grow taller and air thinner, lies Gaju Tibetan Village, perched 2,500 meters above sea level. Called one of China's most picturesque villages, it's set against snow-capped peaks. White-walled, multi-story houses are decorated with intricate woodwork, painted in deep reds and golds. Prayer flags flutter from rooftops, carrying blessings on the wind. Tibetan herders and farmers tend bright barley and potato fields. Life moves at the land's pace, early mornings in fields, afternoons spinning yak wool, evenings around hearths for butter tea and stories. Juniper incense drifts from doorways, mingling with crisp mountain air. From the village top, you see valleys stretching below, green ribbons winding between mountain shoulders. As sun sets, snow on peaks catches last light, glowing pink gold before fading to indigo night. It's the kind of place that lingers, not just as a view, but as a feeling you carry long after leaving. 7. Atule'er Cliff Village, Sichuan Province. The road into Sichuan's Liangshan region twists until it seems there's nowhere further to go. Yet clinging impossibly to a sheer cliff face is Atule'er Cliff Village, perhaps our most extraordinary stop. Known as Sky Ladder Village, it was once accessible only by rickety vine ladders dangling hundreds of meters above the valley. From below, houses seem suspended in mid-air, wooden frames perched on narrow rock ledges. The cliff towers like a wall above, wind rushing through canyons. Recent steel ladders replaced old vines, but the climb still tests nerve and endurance. Reaching the top, the world opens to a plateau dotted with corn and wheat fields, clustered homes and views that make the long ascent vanish from memory. 8. Langda Miao Village, Guizhou Province. Descending back to Guizhou, we visit Langda Miao Village, smaller and more intimate than Xijiang, but equally rich in tradition. Surrounded by terraced fields and bamboo forests, Langda feels almost hidden, a place you stumble upon rather than arrive at. Wooden houses rise in tidy hillside rows, each with balconies overlooking valleys below. Villagers are renowned for weaving. On sunny afternoons, women sit outside homes, hand-dyeing fabric with indigo and weaving garments patterned with symbolic motifs. These designs tell Meow history, migrations, legends, dreams. You might arrive during celebrations where silver-adorned dancers move in hypnotic circles to drum beats, laughter echoing through hills. 9. Genuan Ancient Town, Guizhou Province. Heading east, we reach Genuan Ancient Town where water and history intertwine. Nestled along Wuyang River banks, Genuan is a labyrinth of stone lanes, arched bridges, and traditional courtyards. The river bends gently through town, its surface mirroring tiled roofs and mountain ridges. Walking feels like drifting through time. You pass ancient gates, temples to forgotten deities, tea shops where the same tables have been worn smooth by generations. At dusk, lanterns flicker along riverbanks, casting warm light as wooden boats drift silently past. The pace slows, conversations soften, and grilled fish and herb scents fill air. Standing on bridges as night settles, you understand why it's called a living painting. 10. Hongchun Ancient Village, Anhui Province. From Genuan's riverbanks, our path carries us east to Anhui Province, where mist curls between hills. Here lies Hongchun Ancient Village, our final destination. Often called a village in a painting, this UNESCO World Heritage Site is famed for immaculate preservation and poetic beauty. Approaching from the south, you're greeted by Moon Pond, a perfect water crescent lined with whitewashed walls and black-tiled roofs. The pond's surface is so still that reflections seem more real than buildings themselves. Stone alleys wind like veins, connecting courtyards, ancestral halls, and family homes in classic Huizhou style. Elegant, symmetrical, rich in symbolism. Conclusion. 10 villages, each a world of its own. They're different, yet bound by common thread. Quiet resistance to modern life's rush. They remind us that beauty doesn't always shout. Sometimes it whispers through old house timbers, tea leaves drying in sun, or balcony views where clouds drift at eye level. But what will you do with what you've seen? Will these places remain distant curiosities, or will you seek them out? Will you choose the road everyone takes, or wander just a little further, where maps fade and stories begin? If one village has sparked something in you, whether Zhaoxing's music, Atule'er's sky-high wonder, or Hongchun's poetic calm, tell me in the comments which calls to you most. I want to know which journey you'd take if you could leave tomorrow. If you want to keep discovering the world's hidden corners before they vanish, subscribe and turn on notifications. There's still so much to see, and together we'll go there.